Today, guys, we're in downtown Miami. We have the Siebel building to the left of me. We have Bayside in front of me. So we're gonna go around and see what timepieces people are wearing on their wrists today. I'm also gonna go to CRM Jewelers and see what Charlie and Carlos are wearing on their wrists as well. I want you guys to comment down below your favorite and or least favorite watch you spot out here today. Give the video a like and let's get straight into it. All right, today I'm here with
Charlie.
And where are you from, Charlie?
From CRM Jewelers, Miami, Florida.
All right, and I spotted Charlie wearing what on your wrist? What are you wearing today?
Okay, so today I got something special on. This is my personal 36 millimeter 18239 white gold with a meteorite dial. Wow. So what's so special about this is that right around 1999, Rolex announced meteorite dials. They released them. You're gonna see a couple of them on platinum. Very, very hard to see one on white gold. I've only seen one for sale. I think it was a Christie's or a Phillips auction like that, and it sold for about $55,000 US. So, little sleeper piece, but I love it.
For sure. Beautiful. Especially on the 36. You know, people tend to go 40, 42. They want to go larger. This looks good on your wrist, especially with that president bracelet.
Thank you, man. I have, I don't have a small wrist, but I feel like with the dress watches, when they're a little bit smaller, they're a little bit more elegant. With the sporty watches, I definitely like the 40, but with dress watches, 36 is the way to go.
I would even go down to like 34, 33.
That's a little too small for my wrist, in my opinion.
Especially if the bracelet is nice, it definitely stands out.
I've done like a 34 millimeter in the AP because you know how the bracelet connects in. Yeah. But yeah, man, I think we are going back to smaller watches, man.
For sure. Now, what's the next timepiece you have your eyes on?
The next timepiece I have my eyes on, that's a difficult one, man. I have I'm very big on 36 millimeter Prezis and Submariners. I just picked up a solid Ethnic Zenith Daytona. I think anything that I find with like a really, really cool dial and Prezi, I might have to pick that up.
Okay, and I've been watching you guys. I watch your channel, and I see that you're leaning towards vintage watches these days.
Yeah, man. So it's not really just a vintage. I think that just in general, the dials back then were a lot nicer. I really do like the 36 millimeter presidential lineup with the Aventurine, the Carnelian dial, and all that. But the diamond Roman numerals all around makes the dial a little too busy and a little bit too feminine, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I agree. More than just the dial, just the watches overall back then, the vintage watches are better than the modern ones.
I say that with a lot of things, man. Even my cars, man. I got a 1994 Benz and a 2001 Porsche. I just like how they made things back then. I think everything now is just copy and paste.
That is true. Now, how long you been a dealer here at CRM?
Man, I actually dropped out of high school when I was 17 and started this with my pops, man. And
can't blame you.
Yeah, so I don't think that education is a bad thing. I think everybody should get an education. I just don't think that school is the proper education for everybody. I think that if you can take a course, if you can go to school, if you can take a technical school, whatever it is, just set your mind to it and do it. I think that's the perfect way.
Totally agree. Now, last question, one piece of advice for collectors out there, whether they're beginners or vets, what's one piece of advice you could give them?
Stop worrying about box and papers. Everybody makes box and papers the biggest deal. I think that the most important thing is not box and papers, it's condition of the watch, the price I'm paying for this condition, and do I trust this person that I'm buying the watch from? In 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, I go to service a watch at Rolex and they tell me it's stolen. Can I go knock on these people's door, or is it just a guy I met on Facebook Marketplace? So I think with things like that, you really, more importantly than box and papers, is trusting the person you're buying it from, buying with proof of purchase, like a receipt, and is the condition match the price that you're paying? That's the most important thing, then box and papers at the end.
For sure. I definitely agree with you. That's on like the top 3 rules if you're trying to get into collecting. Well, yeah. Charlie, I appreciate your time and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. This was an awesome interview, man.
All right, guys, today I'm here with
Nick.
Nick, where are you from?
Originally from Boston.
Boston. All right, and I'm catching Nick here on his lunch break probably, and he's taking the time to share his timepiece. Now tell us, what's on your wrist and what's the story behind it?
It's a Breitling Super Ocean. I actually got this on my wedding day about 5 years ago. Yep.
Is it something you purchased yourself or was gifted to you?
Gifted to me by my wife.
Good wife, for sure. So she knew you were into watches.
She did, yeah, she did. She gave me a watch when we first got together, about a year in, and then this was an upgrade. Yeah.
Oh, so she's pretty much, going along with your obsession.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. She just got me a watch box too. So.
Congrats, man. You did well. And to be wearing a Breitling as well, I think that's admirable. You know, most people tend to just go Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. So did she tell you why she chose it, or did you tell her at some point this is what you wanted?
She chose it actually, but you know, I always said the Rolex was kind of like a different piece, right? The Rolex is definitely a status piece, and you know, it's something to have, you know, in the repertoire maybe later on. But the Breitling is pretty unique, and I get a lot of good comments on this watch. I love the blue face.
Do you dive or do any type of activities with this?
I do a lot of different things with it. Yep, definitely dive. I mean, this is the everyday watch. I take it everywhere. It's highly, highly durable. With the kids in the pool, all that good stuff. So,
what's the next timepiece you have your eyes on?
Probably an Omega, maybe the Speedmaster.
The Speedy.
Yeah.
Do you know which one specifically? A modern one, a vintage one, the Sapphire Sandwich?
You know, kind of like the James Bondy one, so like kind of vintage, but maybe more modern, you know, as well. Kind of do a kind of combination of old and new.
Nice. That sounds good. Now tell us, what do you do for a living?
I work in construction, real estate and construction. Yep.
And my last question, one piece of advice for the people today. It could be financial, relationship, general, could be watch related.
I would say that, you know, things happen really fast. You know, this is like the time of the day where I get a little break. I got kids, I got a wife, I got a job, everything's demanding, and just take the time to have a couple minutes to yourself every once in a while.
Wonderful, man. Well, thanks for sharing and enjoy the rest of your day.
You as well. Thank you.
All right, today I'm here with
Prem Kiatani.
Kiatani, and where you from?
From Jamaica.
And I spotted him wearing a beautiful Rolex Daytona. Tell me, what's the story behind this watch?
This is a stainless steel 116520. I bought this watch a very long time ago, over 20 years ago. I paid $6,000 for it then. That was the retail.
Damn.
I'm sure it's worth a lot more now. It's one of my favorite timepieces.
Yeah. That's crazy to see how the price appreciates over the years.
Incredible. Yes, Daytona to me is the iconic Rolex. Everybody should have one.
It makes you not want to purchase the watch again. Like, let's say you purchased it back then, you sold it at some point, and now want to buy it again. It'll just be like, why should I pay so much more for it?
True, it's a vintage piece. So once it goes over 20 years old, it's considered that category. So it can only go up in value because it's rare.
For sure. I'm glad that you mentioned vintage because that's one of my favorites, you know. I focus more on vintage, a little bit more than modern.
I happen to have another vintage piece right now in my pocket. I'll just show it to you. It's a Patek Philippe quartz ladies piece. It's a mid-size. It's 32 millimeter.
Nice.
Very lovely watch. They didn't make many quartz movements, so this is a very rare piece.
And even me as a guy, I would wear that watch because it's vintage.
So the trend is now lately, if you look, and a lot of the basketball players and celebrities, men, are wearing smaller watches now. Yeah.
Now tell us, what's the next timepiece you're looking at to purchase for your personal collection? Yeah.
One day I'd like to have myself a nice Patek stainless steel Nautilus. Anyone.
5711.
Oh, 5711 would be really nice, but I personally like the 5712 on strap in rose gold. That's my favorite watch.
Nice,
yeah.
nice. Definitely, I like the rose gold. Now tell us, what do you do for a living?
I buy, sell, and trade watches, diamonds, antiquities.
How long you been doing this for?
Over 30 years.
Very nice. And one piece of advice for the people out there who are looking to purchase a watch or jewelry, diamonds.
Buy a watch, buy it now. It only goes up in value. Buy the right category. Buy a Rolex or an Audemars Piguet or a Patek Philippe. Or if you can afford a Richard Mille or a Vacheron, those are great watches. You can only do well with the investment side of things.
For sure. Well, I appreciate you sharing your timepiece and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Nice talking to you.
Today I'm here with
Michael.
And where you from?
From Germany, Berlin.
Okay. And I spotted Michael wearing a timepiece from a distance. I thought it was a Rolex Submariner, maybe a Hulk. Tell us, what brand is it and what's the story behind this watch?
And it's called Davusa. It's a very great brand, and it's like it's quite similar to the Rolex Submariner. You know, it's the same appearance. Mm-hmm. But the good thing about this one, it's not that expensive, right? But it's I have it honestly like almost 10 years right now, and it's working perfect. And also from the distance, we have like only 20 seconds, 30 seconds after 1 week. It's super good quality.
Yeah, it definitely does look like good quality. Is it something that you've had serviced before or plan on servicing?
Honestly, no service until yet. So it's just only to polish it a bit, maybe like this. But
I wouldn't polish it. Just keep it as it is, you know?
Yeah, it's a bit used because I think in 10 years or 15 years I will give it to my child, you know, and say, okay, this is a very historical piece.
Yeah. And this is a Swiss watch?
Yes, it's a Swiss one. It's a Swiss made, and also full automatic. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Great.
Now tell us, what's the next timepiece you have your eyes on to purchase or have gifted?
Sure, there's a funny story behind. So I'm doing a pilot license, It's almost finished, and I already bought, because of the good price, a Rolex Air King,
Nice.
It's like, there's a very great one, the actual, the most actual piece, yeah. And I only will wear this one when the license is done,
Yeah.
So it's still in my room, so it's kept there since a half year, honestly. But it's like I'm waiting to wear this one.
Nice, nice. So it's almost like you're going to reward yourself once you graduate and get your certificate.
Exactly, that's the story behind.
Which reference, if you know, so I could put it up on the screen, or you could describe it.
You mean how the appearance of the
Yeah.
watch? It's like a green one. Also from the funny thing about it, like you have as a pilot, you have to really know the minutes, and it's really about it shows up really the minutes and it's very very bright. Yeah, so you can see it also with difficult lights, because you have to be fast. You have to say, okay, 5 minutes, I have to be there, and then you can see immediately, okay,
Exactly.
it's the right position, right for the plane.
What color dial is it?
The color?
Yeah.
It's like also a green.
The dial?
Yeah, exactly, a green dial, and the rest one is like typical Rolex, like the stainless steel bracelet.
Fantastic. Now tell us, what do you do for a living, or are you trying to get to the point where you could be a commercial pilot?
Yeah, so I'm doing an IT company, huge one, also American one, but I'm working there for the European market, especially in Germany, and that's what I'm doing for a living. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you stopping and sharing this timepiece. It's one I've never heard of before, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, you too, and have a nice day.
All right, guys, today I'm here with
Kenny,
and where you from?
all over. Born in New York, but I rep Kingston, Jamaica. I lived in Jamaica for a little bit, yeah.
Very nice. And I spotted him wearing a vintage Air King. Tell us, what's the story behind this watch?
All right, so this watch is actually my father had this same watch, but a blue face. And I always liked it as a kid growing up, So I never had it. So I eventually worked up enough time, did my own thing, and I was able to get it. So it's kind of like a shout out to, the vintage piece that my dad had, seeing him rock his blue face, and then I eventually got my own little silver face. Kind of goes with everything, and it's my style,
Do you know what year it is?
That's a great question.
70s probably.
I want to say, 70s, 80, 70, 75 or something like that, 76, yeah.
And this is a 34 millimeter.
34 millimeter, yeah.
Looks good on your wrist for sure. I know a lot of people go 40 and they try to go big, but it's perfect.
I liked it. It has no date. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? Got to maintain it. 'Cause, it's one thing to acquire it, but to maintain it.
Yeah. You've had it serviced before or no?
I had his service. Yeah, I went through his first service. So
From Rolex or from a?
from Rolex, yeah. So I like to get it. Even though I bought it secondhand, I went to get it serviced through Rolex. That way I can get that validation and everything from it.
That's why it looks so good. I mean, did you have them polish it or?
They did a light polish. Didn't want to polish it too much, but they did like a whole cleaning and stuff. Yeah, they have their recommendations when you go for a service.
Yeah.
They tell you, hey, this is what we recommend. This is what we're going to do. And so I just went with their recommendation.
But also you could actually have them put like a note where don't polish.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, so you know your thing. Yeah, you've done it before.
Now tell us, what's the next timepiece you have your eyes on?
Man, probably want to switch it up from Rolex and probably, I don't know, let's see. I'm thinking kind of like Patek, Hublot,
Okay.
Grand Seiko. That's the real. That's if you know a Grand Seiko for sure.
We have a boutique in Design District.
You do.
No, the boutique is in Design District.
Oh yeah. Nice man, nice.
Now tell us, what do you do for a living?
Software sales. Yeah, software sales.
And my last question, one piece of advice for the people today. It could be financial, relationship, general, watch related.
I'll say just follow your passion. Sometimes it might be hard out here in these streets, but follow your heart, follow your passion, do the right thing, and think good energy will come back to you.
That's for sure. I agree. Well, thanks for sharing. Enjoy the rest of your day. At this point in the video, guys, comment down below your favorite timepiece that we spotted so far. Comment down below your favorite watch and let me know why. All right, today I'm here with,
I'm Taylor.
and where you from?
Taylor from Tennessee.
All right, Taylor is wearing the Rolex Datejust 41 two-tone 18-karat gold and stainless steel. Tell us, what's the story behind this watch?
The story was, this is my first, Rolex. I'm single, so I decided on Valentine's Day to treat myself for once. So, the story behind it is, obviously there's better watches out there, but it meant a lot to me because I earned it on my own. It didn't get passed down or none of that. I'll probably give my son, if I ever have one, in the future, this one. But like, the story behind it is like, if I'm always comparing myself to everybody here in Miami. Obviously, everybody's doing well. It looks like, but it's easy to get discouraged, right? But like that's why I got to look down. I'm like, I'm all right from Tennessee. I had an Apple Watch.
Yeah. Keyword you said is it looks like people are doing good here in Miami. Not everybody,
They don't own shit. Yeah. They don't own shit. You can wait 5 seconds. You see somebody in a Lambo. If they're recording while they're driving, they don't own it. Right? I have friends that do very well, and they never talk about their money. It's the people that do.
True.
So
now tell me, what's the next timepiece you have your eyes on?
I would go. I guess the AP, right? But honestly, you're the expert, I guess. So you tell me, because I'm just.
I would recommend, Omega. You go Omega route with a Seamaster, a Speedmaster, even a Constellation. You'll stand out definitely with those. And there's Breitling, Grand Seiko. There's other brands, So check those out.
No, yeah, yeah. So you tell me about you. Like, what's your deal with watches?
My deal is I just love all watches, specifically vintage. So like there's vintage Datejust. There's the 1601. There's the 5-digit reference, the 4-digit reference. So, when it comes to the modern ones, I love them, but I appreciate the vintage ones a little bit better. So
I'm uneducated when it comes. I'm new to the game on this because I didn't grow up with money like that. But now now I can do that. So
I definitely recommend look into vintage. Look at the vintage Datejust. It comes in 36. It wouldn't be the 41, and you might like it. The dial, the patina as it age.
You think I might pick up some more girls with that one?
Come again?
You think I might pick up some more girls with that one?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
You know what? When it comes to watches, you're gonna pick up the wrong girls.
I know. Well, that's Miami. You gotta actually hide your watches probably. So, but hey, I appreciate
all right, man. I appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your day, man.
So Shador.
All right. I'm gonna wrap the video up here, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember again, comment down below your favorite timepiece we spotted here today. Give the video a like. Let's get the likes up on this video, and stay tuned for the next episode.